What's up, everybody? This is Mike Cannon, host of the podcast you're about to listen to /view. I just wanted to take an uninterrupted moment, which does not exist during the hours of this show, to plug my upcoming special, White Privilege Homeless, premiering May 18th, 9 p.m. Then it will be available for free up on my YouTube forever. Go to youtube.com/Mike Cannon Comedy. Do all the things that help get the word out. Share, like, comment, subscribe, all the strokey things that you could do to our almighty algorithmic God, this invisible being that is in charge of my fate and success and financial well-being. For the love of God, help out. May 18th, 9 p.m., White Privilege Homeless, youtube.com/Mike Cannon Comedy. I love you. I'm excited.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Here's the Scenario. I am one of your hosts, Michael Shane Cannon. With me, as always,
Mike Feeney, and also
Brendan Sagalow.
And we have a guest, ladies and gentlemen, to our program. As you've noticed, that's a trend with us lately. We are desperately glomming from everybody's fan base, and this is no different. He's one of our favorites. He's an Astoria native. He's one of the funniest human beings on planet Earth. Anthony DeVito.
What up?
Tony DeVito.
What up?
and
What
he's
up?
got a brand new special coming out on.
You'll never see it.
Okay.
I'll never show.
You'll never see it.com.
I'll never show
I've
it to you.
emailed YouTube directly. I said, if Mike Feeney tries to watch this,
Yeah.
thing, shut down my account.
You heard it here first, folks. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure at some point he might tell you, but
Yeah,
man,
no, it's brain noise. It's May 26th, and it's for everybody in the world except for one Michael Timothy Feeney.
It's fair. There's a very little chance.
this episode is going to bring me a lot of joy. I can already tell because Anthony came in hot. We've been talking the stress of specials,
Tell me about it,
self-producing, getting the whole thing in line, really putting everything together, and then it's our frustrations have bubbled, and he immediately is taking umbrage with something Feeney did.
Right
but
away.
I am on board.
Yeah, me too. It's very
It's
rare.
not on you. There is no. The pudding is on Feeney.
The pudding's on Feeney now, which feels
So
so,
much
great.
pudding.
But I will say this: sandwiched in between you, I know I'm not going to be dodging every bullet. Like I know one's going to hit me in the forehead.
You'll catch a lot of
you're
strays.
safe.
Yeah, I'm
You're
going to
safe.
catch shrapnel from Feeney. He's
Yeah.
like,
I'll say-
what about Fatso over here?
Yeah.
No way. You're in Murray Pool right now. You're safe as a bird, dude.
I don't even know what.
Murray Pool.
Murray
Yeah.
Pool. That's the Ukraine. The do you know about
Mariupol?
Mariupol. Some people call it Mariupol. The people that
that's how I've read it. I've never heard it said out loud.
no, it could be either.
It's probably Murray.
It's a safe zone in the Ukraine.
That's
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We should go there.
sure.
Patreon tier.
Yeah.
The boys take a trip to Mariupol.
It's a $15,000 tier. It's an expensive flight. So you'll hear more about this infighting and reasons why later on down the podcast, but that's not what the show is. For the new listeners, thank you all. You're coming in waves every single week. We are a hypothetical-based podcast. We do what-ifs, scenarios, would-you-rathers, marry, kills, all that fun stuff that you, the audience, actually self-submit. We go from our Patreon. They get preferential treatment, obviously. As Feeney says, money talks. So patreon.com/scenario pod. You submit the questions, we read it, and then if we get through all of that, we go to our Instagram, which Instagram at Here's the Scenario Pod. Thank you for pressing that. I have never once done it. But man, I'm doing good hosting.
You're doing great.
Really good.
Yeah. So instead of congratulating myself, let's get to the question.
Hell yeah.
First question. Anthony, are you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Excellent. From Alex the Truck on Patreon, you are offered two choices by a magical thing. Every time you cry, every time you cry, there is a ghost recording the entire cry, no matter how private you want it to be, but you gain 10K followers on every social media platform for every cry. You can't make yourself cry, and the video is up forever. Number two, You have your own personal Truman Show that you can't leave and gain 500 followers a day, but the feed is only live and no copies exist anywhere.
That's so funny that.
What a great question.
Yeah, it is very funny that he's looking at crying as this like, but people gotta see you cry.
Well, it's not just see you cry. It's up on the internet forever.
That's fine. I will change my Instagram name to Brendan Cries.
Yeah.
It'll be a whole thing. People will come and I'll have like 1 million bazillion followers.
Dude, that's like what's hot right now.
Put it up on
People
Reels and make
crying.
some.
Oh, really?
Is emotional damage. It's like in hip hop, if you want to kill yourself, you are a platinum artist.
Yeah.
It's unreal. So if you can like just live yourself and somehow spin it into a sad boy career, you'd be out.
There's a comic that sells out theaters who posts pictures of them crying.
There's a comic that sells tickets that films weird TikToks in his own living room and pretends it's in front of a live audience. But who are we to judge? Right?
I think
do that?
I think we
my
should say
God.
this guy's name. Honestly, I've been tossing around the idea of
This is
openly
cool.
shitting on this dude.
There's no reason.
reason
He's a
to.
nice enough guy.
Is he nice?
It's just
I
insane.
have no idea.
Is Louis?
No, it's Louis.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice enough guy.
I gotta be honest.
That
Wait a
guy
minute, every
can't stop
special-
getting out of hot water. Will it end with it?
I think I'll do the Truman Show thing because I love the. That's also what's hot right now.
You would.
Is the live recording never exist elsewhere? The Pete Davidson attempt at social media of like, or the Michael Che, you delete everything after it goes live. So if you catch it, and it still says you're still gaining followers.
I don't know.
Plus, it feels like I feel like that's how my childhood was. Mike and I, we've both talked about this. How we thought we were essentially on a Truman Show, like being people watching us at all times.
I would walk to, I think I've said this before, but I would walk to my neighbors and out loud say, well, at least I'll fast forward through this later. Like,
Man, what a
I was
crazy
4.
burn. Wow, that's amazing. Oh my God. This doofus doesn't even know he's on my show and nobody's watching this part.
yeah,
Idiot.
I like the live
Put it on
stream
him.
idea.
You think you'd get used to just everything you're doing being streamed live?
Within a matter of seconds, yeah.
But what if
We
you're
are
like,
being recorded right now, and I already forgot that was happening.
what if you're like itching your butt and smelling it or something, or like picking your nose?
That's
and eating
personable. That shows I have flaws.
Jerking
I
off.
have a question. Can I do both? I would
Pick your nose and jerk off?
literally do both. I would every time yes. And it's often how I finish.
I never thought of it that way.
It's just like no, that's the button.
Your clit's in your brain.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I just pull it out. It's a oof.
I'll take both too. That's
Yeah,
a good answer.
I would love to the chat because I cry often, probably at least once or twice a week.
Totally.
Hard heaving
Yeah.
cries. And I have no problem showing that to everybody. I have no problem admitting to it. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Afterwards, like I try, and I've done this since I was a kid. Every single time I've hard cried, I've looked for a mirror. Like I've looked just
me
to
too.
see what's happening on my face.
Oh yeah, every time I cry,
Yeah.
which isn't much. That's why I would love to do this because I would love to cry. It
I
feels
feel like
good
you
to
cry a
Yeah.
lot.
But you can't make yourself.
No, I whine a lot. There's
Oh yeah, you complain a lot.
there's a difference. I don't get to. Yeah, I complain. I don't cry. I wish I could cry like you can cry, but every
When's the last
time I
you
do.
cried? Go ahead.
When's the last time I cried? Damn, I don't know. It was one of those where it just came out.
Didn't you cry at
because-
Disney World?
No, I fucking wish. I whined at Disney World.
There should be a bumper sticker. Complained and whine all the time.
No, the last time I cried was like, it was one of those where it was just coming out of nowhere kind of thing, where I was like, it wasn't coming out of nowhere, but there was like a lot going on. And then
You're
I
at Ground Zero?
I like
Could have happened anywhere. I don't know why.
I don't know why, but I
There was a palpable pain in the air.
but yeah, I do that too. Anytime I cry, if there's a mirror around, I'm like,
Yeah, what's my face look like? When I was a kid, I'd be like,
yeah.
in the mirror, just snot bubbling.
My family still makes fun of me for like the way I cried once.
See, so
They
that-
still do that.
And this will be on the internet for all of these on the internet forever.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but buddy,
I don't care about that.
beyond that, what did you just say? Because your family makes fun of how you cry. Let's unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
and
why
recognize
don't I
you
cry? The origin story in one sentence.
Yeah.
I mean, what would they say?
No, because
And then they'd light hot forks and put it on my arm.
They called me a stupid little fat boy.
They would say, "You're my little donkey boy."
yeah, they go oink oink, cry boy.
Yeah. Hee haw.
No, one time I was crying.
Oh,
so
and the
bad.
outfits.
I was the outfits.
Yeah, they made me wear just like a little.
I was like, I got into a fight with my mom when I was little, and I was crying so hard, and I was like, I wish I had a new mom. And to this day, my parents are like, "What are you gonna do, faggot? Go down to the mom store?"
That's so
To
funny.
this day, they make fun of me for it.
Because that's usually like a Disney movie where the next day you find out you have magic powers and you do have a new mom, and by the end of it, you're like, oh, I didn't know what I had the whole time.
Yeah.
But instead, the real version is they just make fun of you for the rest of the life for that moment.
Yeah,
That's so
they're
funny, man.
constantly doing.
Do you know what's interesting is like, so something I'm going through as a parent is recognizing that like that shit, I would have something to say to that. As a parent, I'd just be like, oh, well, let me go find one for you.
Yeah.
And it's my first instinct to not do that. And sometimes I say like almost like a heckler line to my son
Oh, that's so funny.
before
That's really
I even
funny.
consider it. Like my wife the other day or yesterday, he was cursing. And then I like said fuck or something like that. And he goes, Dad, don't curse. And I go, I don't think you're in any position to tell me what to do. And Nicole goes,
I have the microphone.
and Nicole goes, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know.
You just go, come on, folks. You didn't pay to hear this baby talk.
Yeah, man.
Chief, get
People
this
trying to
guy
laugh
out of here.
around here, man.
Yeah. Chief is constantly following you around.
No one polices this household.
Gotta put your phone away during the show.
Hey, man, you can't curse.
It's so funny.
Hey,
whenever,
baby.
Oh, man.
whenever Chief from New York Comedy Club, who is a giant, we've talked about him before, giant
Wears
black man
dusters.
with dreadlocks, dusters.
He looks like he's from the future and the past.
He's
at the same
he's
time.
from the Matrix.
He's fighting past vampires for the future.
He's so noble.
History's vampires return to the future. And so every time he goes up to somebody and he thinks he's being low.
Yes,
he is
yeah,
being
yeah,
low, but he sounds like a string bass is just being bowed during your set. And you're like, what the fuck, dude?
That's
I
funny.
can barely get over this.
Yeah, it's really funny. You're just like, because they're not being like, there might be some hecklers that aren't annoying, but then you hear, like, someone playing a didgeridoo in the back.
I was hoping you'd say that. I'm proud of you for getting it out.
Yes.
One of my favorite things, Chief describing like violent moments that he's had to have in his, because he speaks with such clarity and like just like even to his voice. Like he'll be like, oh man, blood everywhere. Oh, and dude's head is just falling out, and I'm picking up guts. And y'all have a whole guts in your hand. It's slimier than you think. But he's like, yeah, Thursday nights get crazy over there. It's incredible. It's like one of my favorite things in the whole entire world.
child was decapitated.
That's why I don't mow my own lawn anymore.
Yeah, that's why you never order chicken on a Wednesday.
Careful now.
All right, wow.
Why was that first question? Why was a ghost recording it? I didn't understand that.
A ghost.
component.
It had no bearing on the
Yeah, the
question.
ghost didn't have anything to do with that.
Because I guess
gonna come up later.
because I guess it's omnipresent, so you don't have to worry about like a physical person.
Right, so it's
recording
not
it.
in your face, so it doesn't disrupt your cry. It's an invisible
But is
recording.
it like a floating phone or something?
No, the phone is also a ghost.
Man, there's just so much going on for you to be like, and this was recorded by a ghost. I know there's a bunch of stipulations here, and you're not going to believe the last whopper, but a ghost is behind all this.
The ghost is going to be a big thing in my next question.
Well, then it would upload it to the cloud.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There you go. There you
Nice,
go.
nice,
There you go.
nice.
We're cooking.
Question 2. Ice ham jello. Shrek versus Crazy Frog. One has a swamp and a talking donkey. The other has a hover motorcycle and makes absolute bangers. Who is cooler? Who's
Shrek.
Crazy Frog?
Who's crazy? For?
Crazy Frog was
Pull up
that
the
little
picture, Nicole.
that little animated frog that had a
Is that his dick?
that had a
Is that his dick?
So it had a very popular song that was like beep beep. How did that song go, Nicole? I feel like you know.
I don't know what
want
the
to sing it.
Crazy frog.
Do you know it,
Crazy
though?
frog.
Yeah, I
He's so crazy.
Because
He's a
he's a
crazy
frog.
frog.
Because his dick is out.
That was a
P.S.
B,
His penis is out.
that was a B side actually. But Nicole, do you know it?
Yeah,
Can you sing it?
I guess if I have to.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Beam, 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 beam.
Yes.
Beam, 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 beam.
Oh, it's a Beverly
Oh,
Hills
it's
Cop.
Beverly Hills
Bam,
Cop.
bam. Yeah. So the Crazy Frog came out in the early 2000s.
Just ripped that song clean off.
Yeah, and it was going.
Which is ironic because they ripped that song off, which Eddie Murphy's in Beverly Hills Cop, but he's also in Shrek.
Oh.
So
yeah.
I'm going with
That.
Shrek because I don't know what that is, and at least Shrek.
Yeah.
Shrek's unpredictable and funny sometimes.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Would you rather have it? Basically, you're living life as Shrek or Crazy Frog. The
Oh.
benefits of both is you have a talking donkey and your own swamp. You've seen Shrek.
Shrek, sure.
And for this gentleman with his cock dangling,
Sure.
you have
You
a
make a
hover
one-hit-
motorcycle and you make bangers, which I assume he's a music producer. This
Oh,
frog,
so you're
Yeah.
a lonely musician or
Right.
you got a donkey friend.
but you
I wanna
have
have
and
a-
some land.
I want to
You have
have
a
a friend.
hover bike.
Don't you want to have a friend who's always like, "Shut up, jackass"? You know? 'Cause
I'm
they're
making
like,
a waffle.
what was that?
That's a
That's the
line in
donkey.
Shrek.
you don't like a parfait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your.
This
that was
king
your,
is so mean. I haven't seen it in years.
Oh,
I'd like to.
I watch
I'd like
it
to.
almost every day.
Dude's an ogre.
I'd like to.
Why'd you pop those headphones on?
Yeah,
I said, you just fight me.
I don't want to fight
You want to do it, just fight me.
Before
Go for it.
we're on the train and Brendan just looked at DeVito and goes, "Shorts, huh?"
Yeah.
DeVito goes, "Hey man, just fight me."
Go for it.
You want to fight me? Fight me.
So what is the beat? So you guys all took a train down here, and there
Yeah.
was already pre-10.
Oh yeah, I was
now
already.
that-
I
now
was
that we're into the
already
show, I wanna hear
furious
about-
at Feeney because I go, "How do I make a business card?" And he goes, "I bet it's like a real easy Google search." And then he got right on the train. I was so angry at him.
He was like, "Should I
I take
stand
all Feeney's
underneath the
phone
subway?"
calls when he thinks he's never gonna make it.
He goes, he goes, "Should I stand under the train tracks and tell every single person about my special?" I go, "Well, you should get those QR code business card things
Yeah.
to scan and go right to your thing." And he goes, "How do I make that? What do I do? What website is it? How much are they cost?" And I go, "I don't know. It's probably a real quick Google. I've never done them before."
Ice
And-
cold, real quick Google search. I went to your wedding.
Did you?
I don't know.
No, you didn't.
You were at my wedding.
I went to
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah. I was like, you almost had me for a second. I was like, wait, were you there?
Real cold.
I was your best man.
Yeah.
You ass.
Anthony and Greg were both in basketball shorts before the entrees were served.
I
It was
respect that.
The best.
Ha, shorts, huh?
Yeah.
It was the best.
Brendan's gonna fight me tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm feeling good.
Look at you see Brendan's.
No, I will pick Shrek, and I'll tell you why. Because he lives in a fucking castle. Because he's dating that girl, Cameron Diaz.
Right. You do look like Pink Shrek.
Yeah, I look like like naked mole Shrek. I don't know. Look,
Yeah,
we're just
Naked
I'm
mole.
laughing. I don't know why Feeney didn't laugh.
I don't know.
You're bad for radio.
Like mole the animal.
yeah, like a naked mole rat, but I'm Shrek. Let's move past
Just
it.
picture it in your head.
Yeah, and also living in a world,
I pictured a mole, like a physical mole.
Oh.
living in the
I
world of
pictured a
like,
pink little nubby mice, like
Yeah.
mouse.
yeah,
That's
that's
fun
kinda,
animals. They come out of holes.
Yeah.
Mole.
I
the
go
mole?
into holes.
What's up? What up? What up? That's
Yeah.
right.
Other
Oh,
men's.
Hell yeah. Nice transfer. Also, he lives in a world.
Power. The power was transferred.
The
now
power,
you feel a
the
little
power
like
of the high
Brendan.
five was transferred
okay.
to you. Shrek lives in a world.
I'd like to.
I'm not
very nice.
saying it anymore.
No. We all are gonna get there.
Yeah.
And we
No.
This is what this show is.
Yeah.
It's very clear.
Brendan, let me explain the podcast to you. You once did to me.
Okay. I'm sorry that I explained the podcast to you. I go, hey, you know what we do on the podcast? He goes, we're just hanging out. And I go, well, there's a little
Not
more to
really,
that.
but yeah.
We are. What are we doing? We're hanging out.
We're professionally fighting.
Yeah,
That's right.
we are professionally fighting.
That's right.
So wait, what were you?
We're the
White?
Jake Paul of podcasting. Did
Yeah.
I say white? I mean, look
yeah,
at this.
let's do that show. Let's
That's
make a
why.
show.
That's why. That's
The
why.
Paul, let's do the Paul brothers. Let's do the show.
What's the Paul brothers?
So all the Paul
Jake
brothers.
and Logan.
Oh.
Jake,
Get
Logan,
in with the times.
Scritch-
you
Scritchy.
fucking.
Will you guys be my
Scritchy, and Zip Zap.
Will you guys be my Paul bearers?
Yeah, the Jake Paul bearers.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's
We show up and
hilarious.
just talk
Jake
shit about
Paul-
the
We just
casket.
we
Yo, the
just
guy
carry
inside's probably
caskets.
gay as hell, dude.
yeah.
Oh, this is great. I'm having a great time.
Me too.
Next show
Not
or next
Feeney, though.
Next show.
What would it take, Feeney, for you to be happy?
That's a good question.
I'm having a great time. I'm not buying into this narrative of the negging taking place from DeVito,
Narratives are annoying, aren't they?
But they are useful.
but sometimes they're yummy.
All right. I want to answer another question.
What are you hosting? Shut your face.
You didn't even
I
get
got
to
it.
answer.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Here's the Scenario.
I didn't even say what I want to do, and I would 100% be Shrek. Fuck that frog. That's
Yeah.
the dumbest thing I've ever seen
Stupid.
in my
Is that a
entire life.
convoy?
I would love. First of all, hold on. Let me explain why.
Well, Brendan tried to explain why multiple times and was silent.
and nobody was interested. So I'm gonna force my own.
I want to
issue.
go back, and then
Oh, do you
we'll
know-
do Mike first.
He
Let's
told
go
you about the
back to
convoying,
Brendan.
right?
I want to talk about
Don't
this
point at me.
ghost.
I told you about the convoy, right?
Yeah, I heard. No, what? Well, I didn't hear actually. What did you say?
Next question.
Wait.
Paula Johnson.
I hate this show.
Logan Paula Johnson?
Logan Paula Johnson, patreon.com/scenariopod. You're caught committing a heinous crime and off to jail with you. Which TV season's jail do you go to? Oz, Lockdown, SVU.
I love you picking Oz. I just can't get enough of this life.
Oz.
Oz is awful.
Oz is
all,
worst.
all the cock you can eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I want to get raped in the morning, go home and watch it at night.
Yeah.
Oz is crazy. What were the other two?
So it's not watching. You don't get to watch it.
Oh.
This is just which do you live in?
I
so which
see.
world do you
Oh,
live
which
in?
prison
But,
world do I
yeah,
live in?
going to Oz, you're now in the prison. You're
Yeah.
in the show.
Yeah,
You're not aware that
I've
it is
never
a
watched
show.
Oz.
You're just getting raped.
What are the others?
Lockdown, which I'm unfamiliar
Oh
with.
yeah, that's like one of those like CNBC shows where it's just like a reality show where they're interviewing all the prisoners. It's another.
It's
they're
just real jail.
It's maximum security prison.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've seen that where they like take socks with hammers in them or something like that. It's like, why don't you just
Yeah,
don't
man.
have
They're always
hammers.
doing Home Alone stuff in jail.
why are you covering it with a sock?
Yeah, anybody steps into my cell, an iron comes in and hits
Yeah, man.
Cans.
You want to put? Here's another great show. Kevin McAllister, but he's committed a crime. And he's in jail 20 years later. And man, does he have some hijinks for those people?
Yeah.
Look at all the criminals I have to do hijinks
He's
to.
standing against the back wall with his pants down. He's like, "Come and get me!"
Yeah,
Like,
there's a
come
bear
in.
trap in his asshole.
What are the other options?
Or SVU.
I think SVU is probably the best.
Oh,
answer.
SVU is like the most normal.
Yeah.
Then it's
Nobody
like
ever gets like shivved in SVU.
no,
I bet
this-
that's not true.
they just spend a lot of time in a courtroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on
but
the
for
crime scene.
Special victims. So that means you murdered a prosty,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Is that what-
Oh, you're the perpetrator?
yeah, I think so. I mean, you're committed. Yeah, you committed.
Oh, I thought I got to be the detective.
No,
I would
which
like to be-
No. You're the criminal.
So you're the perp in all these.
You're the perp. You've
Okay.
committed a
You-
heinous
you've
crime,
committed a
and you
heinous
go to jail
I see.
in these shows.
Oh,
Which
okay.
TV shows jail?
I'll go to SVUs because you never really see that jail. It always
Yeah,
ends with
never,
them
right.
like becoming guilty.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
I,
never.
I could be going to some foo-foo Orange is the New Black prison, some
Yeah.
minimum
Arrested
security.
Development.
Bunch
Yeah.
of fucking muff divers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever seen the Worst Prisons on Earth documentary or whatever on Netflix?
It's always just a Russian prison.
Yeah. Russia or
Mexico.
Brazil. It's like hanging from the top of a rainforest with daggers on the ground, and they're like, "I dare you to jump."
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
fucking insane.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody looks like Training Day.
Yeah.
Like the dudes in that apartment, they
Yeah.
all look like.
You ever get your shit pushed in?
I had my shit pushed in. Big time, bro.
It'll be a cool prison to go to. Arkham Asylum.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun.
Disagree.
So many characters.
So many.
Oh, many characters.
There's so
Like
many.
flipping through a comic book.
That's the
Yeah.
great thing. You're just a guy. What are you just
You're
a
just
guy
a
named?
guy.
What about your guy named Terry who just you robbed a bunch of banks in Arkham, but
Yeah.
you don't have a flashy nickname.
Yeah, no. All the villains are like. So what are you like? The bank robbing panda? Nah, I just robbed banks.
No, I'm
man.
Terry. My family needed the money.
Yeah. No, my daughter was sick.
You're going to want to create a backstory and a narrative real quick.
Yeah.
You have a whiteboard. It's Joker and another.
That
guy
would be
picking
funny
names
if
for Terry.
Batman couldn't get you unless you have like an alter ego and he's
Yeah.
like Terry.
Yeah. You're Terry the Jew. Whoa, no. I just am Jewish.
Yeah, he's like,
No,
why is
you're
that
the
bad?
Jew.
a Judler.
Yeah. He's like, really, my father's Jewish, so I'm not Jewish at all.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm a goyim, actually. The goyim.
I get it. You're not.
Really funny.
Well,
You're not.
We'll have my dad on the show, and
I would love to interview him and ask him
he doesn't
how
have time
you're
to
Jewish.
talk about this.
He
You're
does.
Jewish?
He went to
my dad's
fucking
Jewish.
he
Your
went to
dad is-
Disney for a full spring. Like, what do you mean he doesn't have time?
What? He loves roller coasters?
No, he hates roller coasters.
He loves his children
He loves his children.
He took you guys
And we
to
love
Disney?
him.
for
Yeah.
a week
I was in Disney last week. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
and checking his
What
story.
a
apparently.
what a Hail Mary. I know I missed a lot when you were younger. So here's this 3-year-old trip when you're 30.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Hey,
Yeah, it
sorry,
really
I called
was
you a
that.
bag for crying.
Yeah.
Enjoy this turkey leg.
Wow, Brendan, I just saw the pain of you
Yeah, I was like,
recognizing the
no.
truth behind that.
Yeah. No, you saw the pain of me trying to think of something.
the pain of his heart working.
Hey.
Heart and mind. All right, next question.
I pick Shrek.
Done.
Yeah, come
Done.
on.
Envoy.
I've come to my answer.
That wasn't even the last question. Carrie Betts. Would you rather? This is my favorite episode we've ever done.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay,
There's
get
something
that
about
out.
us all sitting in the same seats that makes it like equal.
It's
you know
the
what
best.
I
I
mean?
like this. Nicole was like,
Yeah,
how do you,
Nicole's
what do you
right.
think of the new setup? And I was like, what new set? I had no
Yeah,
idea
it's been
what-
like this. In
Yeah.
my head, it's been like this.
Yeah, same. What was it before? They had different seats?
There was somebody sitting in the
I never
captain's
liked that
chair.
because then it's uneven.
Yeah, it's
I
very
didn't like that.
It's very Bobby. Like
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense for Bobby.
Very democratic this way.
yeah, this
better.
is
Yeah.
this is more of a communist society.
Yeah. Yeah, Bobby.
Which is why it doesn't work.
It's good in theory. On paper, we're perfect.
Not practical.
it does work if everyone's got their headphones.
Yeah, of course.
I told you, square in the jaw. I give you one shot, square in the jaw.
And then I'm coming at
And
you
I
with
am
everything I got.
Coming after you like a shark.
All right. I'll take those chances.
I could see Brendan if he got like a free shot and somebody like hands behind their back. Like you would go to hit him, and then the last second you would like worry, and then you'd kind of like pull off the punch and like
Yeah.
hit their neck and
Yeah.
go, "Ooh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Ooh."
sorry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Yes, Brendan has too much real feel.
And then I step back and I slip on a banana peel and land into a pool of
Pudding.
pudding. Next question.
Carrie Betts, would you rather drive 12 hours for your next vacation? You have to drive the whole time, but can stop as often as you'd like. Or take a 4-hour flight sitting in between two large strangers.
I'd take a 4-hour flight because where are you gonna go for 12 hours? You can't even get to Florida for 12
Colonial
hours.
Williamsburg.
Yeah, I've been there. I hated it.
You would.
Williamsburg?
Powdered wigs.
Why do you hate this country?
Not this country. I hate that.
Problem.
I hate Colonial Williamsburg.
You hate
I'll
our
never go back.
forefathers?
Our who?
Our forefathers?
What about
Our Foo Fighters?
You hate
You
the
hate
Foo
the
Fighters?
I would take a 4-hour flight. You can get to a lot of fun places in 4 hours.
You can watch a ton of movies too.
All right,
Yeah.
let's pretend that within the 12 hours, you can get anywhere in the country. Within the 4 hours, you can get anywhere in the
in the world.
in the
In
country.
the world.
It's a drive, you retard. You
A
can't
12
No, but
drive
4
to
hours.
another country unless
A fly you can.
what?
Fly you can.
I know.
If you're making the stipulation that let's say
Stop,
you
you're
get
screaming,
to
you're
California in
Stop
12
screaming.
hours, I'm going to say let me assume I can fly anywhere in 4 hours.
But
It's
to make-
equally as crazy.
next question.
No,
Yeah, let's just move
no.
along because it's got him too saucy.
Yeah.
No, this is a good question. Am I with my
I thought so.
Am I with
It's a
my
great question.
boys on the 12-hour trip? And can we stop, please?
Two of your
You can
boys.
stop as
Two of your boys, one
enemy.
enemy, Jeremy Piven.
One enemy and German.
What if your enemy is
What are they?
Jeremy
Okay,
Piven?
okay, fine. Then one enemy who's not Jeremy Piven, two of your boys.
Wait, two of my boys, one enemy, one Jeremy Piven.
Yes,
That
but if
means
Jeremy
someone's in
Piven
the middle.
is your enemy. You got to pick a
A
different
separate
enemy.
enemy. So
Yes.
then you got two
I'm
enemies.
I'm totally cool with that. Dude, imagine being on a 12-hour.
I feel like I could
trip
talk
with
to
two of
Piven
your
about
bo-
PCU for like 8 hours.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be
Yeah,
okay
yeah.
with that. And then
Yeah.
Entourage for the final 4.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're like, hey,
Bring it on home.
hate to bring
man.
this stuff.
yeah!
Yeah.
Lloyd! I'm just like quoting
yeah,
him
yeah.
to his face.
Yeah.
He just starts going like, yeah.
Cheese, right?
That's
right?
very
Cheese.
fun. Yeah. I was also in old school, but I guess you wouldn't remember that. But
He
yeah.
did say that. He said that to me once.
What?
I was.
Jeremy Piven?
This was years ago. I was hosting at
What?
This was a couple years ago. I was hosting at Stand Up New York, and he was on the show.
What kind of fedora was he wearing?
A white,
Was
like a
it?
pale
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Flat,
like my
with the
skin.
feather. Yeah.
Not a feather.
No?
No.
Oh.
No, it was a
If you wear
weekday.
a
Usually
fedora
he
without
goes-
a feather, what are you doing?
What?
He wasn't
Yeah.
wearing his
A point.
weekend feather.
He did have a leather vest on with a peasant shirt underneath that was unbuttoned to his navel, so don't worry.
You're not far off.
I know.
You're not far off.
I know how
I
he
think
dresses.
he was wearing a blazer with like a.
Why?
a white
I don't know.
And I asked him,
He's around.
this is how much of a cunt I am. I said to him, and a nice little lesson in humility is I said to him, I'm like already rolling my eyes at this guy coming into my field and
Rolling
making
your eyes
jokes
at
on
somebody
my
who's
stage.
accomplished more in this business
Exactly.
than you could
Exactly.
dream of.
Exactly.
Including
I wish.
rapes.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly for both people.
Well, I mean, allegedly kind of goes out the window once you just shift gears to pure stand-up comedy out of nowhere.
Well, he tried to do that theater run
Yeah,
and was like,
it's
I don't want to
not-
do this anymore, and then claimed mercury poisoning for like 8 months.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
I'll
eats
say,
too much sushi.
It's a real Al Cowlings move, you know? It's a real like, well, where are you going with that Broncos, sir? If you're so innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said to him, I was like, hey man, you're up next. What do you want me to say? Just Entourage? And he was like, well, I did other things. Yeah. He was like, I was in this and this and that and that and that. And I was like, oh yeah, sorry.
Well, you saying
Right, well, I'll say
just
exactly
you saying
that.
I went,
just
what do you want me to say?
Entourage
Just Entourage?
is a little like
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
you
it's cunty.
you approached it like a
Cunt.
slam pig.
Didn't I say I was a cunt?
Yeah, but what do you expect? But you're also like expecting us to be like,
No, I'm not.
Could have handled that better.
No, no.
Like, I too would have been
No.
like, who is this fucking
No, I'm
chubby open micer
I'm
judging
per-
me?
I don't expect anything from you guys except listen.
with your headphones on.
I'm
in.
With your headphones and pants on.
Well, I'm out.
Right here. My face is right. My face is here, and it's not moving. And then you better run.
Oh, well, that's over.
I guess we all convoy on wanting
4
to go on a
hour?
car ride with Jeremy Piven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
That's the new answer.
I
Especially
I'm not
loves
on
Jeremy
board.
Piven.
Yeah, Feeney's a plain guy.
Can I ask you guys?
What was that?
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Do I sound like Jeremy Piven? Because I get that a lot.
You
I,
just said it.
like often in the comments of my videos, I'm getting it's either Ryan Reynolds or Jeremy Piven in terms of sound, and this is not or Andy Dick. Which that I get because I have a little, homosexual twang to the way of
I
which
could
I
see
talk.
Andy
Wow.
Dick.
Yeah.
I could see Jeremy Piven. I can't see the other two. But as you're saying it, I'm like, yeah, a little bit.
Little Tom Green too. I've gotten that before.
Oh,
yeah, over enunciation.
I can hear the
Little
Ryan
Canadian.
Reynolds because you do the whispery, like the quiet talking when I'm upset. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you really bit Ryan Reynolds, huh?
that's my voice.
I would love to bite Ryan Reynolds.
If Ryan Reynolds was
You just
uglier
break
and
your
less
teeth.
successful.
put my fucking mouth on that
And with a
guy.
worse body. God, his body's so good. Can you
body's
bring up
great.
Ryan Reynolds in
Blade Trinity.
Blade.
Trinity. You
Yeah.
do exactly. First of all, he was on so much TRT. It was insane. The guy was spot injecting into the bottom of his abdomen. He is like 225 and maybe 4.5% body fat. There's a scene where he's on his knees, just all fucked up, covered it. That's the
That's
one,
the scene.
sister. Look at this
Look at
guy's
that
fucking
body.
body, dude.
Oh
Get
my
out of here.
God.
3% body fat.
What was his power in this movie? Like, what?
Hotness.
that body?
Yeah.
Yeah, that body.
All the vampires would go.
So hot.
They would try to bite him, and their
light.
teeth would break on his strong pecs.
Well, that was the move. They go, I can't wreck I can't get blood from this guy. I can't wreck this thing.
Yeah,
You know?
I can't ruin this body.
Like, look at the symmetry. Nicole, does that do something for you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
look at the symmetry of everything going on. Because usually the oblique, something suffers when you're working out. Like
True.
something is a little bit leaner or not quite as developed. But the obliques
Look
on
at
the side are just
Oh my
as
God.
pumped and fucking
It's the
like
perfect body.
it's the perfect body.
Oh my God. Look at those fucking cum gutters.
Yeah, I'll let them come in my gutter.
Yeah.
Cerna style. HTS Principal Feeney. Feeney perfects his wrangling skills and becomes high school principal. What's the nickname the kids and staff give him? What does he always say?
Oh, that's a good question.
That
I mean, there's the
great
Mr. Feeney right there.
I love a
from Boy
question that
Meets
gives you a
World.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys have like characters as assistant principals or principals?
I don't ever remember an assistant.
I had a guy,
principal.
Mr. Ramos,
Okay.
who was like straight from the Bronx, came into our little white suburban town and took his Bronx energy directly in. And it was so, he's like, excuse me, sir, just because your hand
Yeah.
is covering your mouth does not mean you are not speaking. It was like that level of intense and just the two finger thing.
Oh,
of just
yeah.
like, everybody
Everyone
hold
quiet.
up. Yeah. Oh my God.
Quiet.
It was wild.
No, I didn't. They
I don't
were.
remember one vice principal or assistant principal.
I know.
They all blended together.
See, that's how you know that you weren't loved, because I was one of the troublemakers
Yeah.
that the assistant principal loved.
Oh, you were the pet project. They were like, try to fix that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was Sean Hunter.
Because you don't see in yourself, because you go like, I'm a bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're just
yeah.
like, I'm invincible. And
Yeah.
they go, I'm looking at you. You know what
You're
I mean?
about
I'm
to
seeing-
cry.
You're a crying artist. And this is what I'm seeing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you always have that relationship, because they're like, no, man, I see you. And I know
Yeah.
exactly what this is.
Isn't that funny though? Because most adults, or at least in my life, did not see that. There
Yeah.
were a handful of ones that did and really like helped me chug me
for
along
sure,
from
yeah.
grade to grade. But the majority of the adults were like, this kid is a piece of shit. Fuck him and his attention grabbing antics.
Yeah.
Suck our dicks, Cannon. Go to the back of the class.
Totally.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
because you're, as a parent, you're like exhausted. You know what I mean? You're just
Yeah.
like tired. So you're just like, I don't know, he's weird and gay. And you're like, no, there's like a lot of stuff going on here. And it's like, I'm just exhausted. I want to watch the Jets. That's what he is.
Yeah. We've decided.
There's a lot. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, a lot of gayness.
What would Feeney's nickname be
as a vice principal or principal?
as a principal? It'd be Principal Penis.
Jazzy Razzy.
You would be.
Principal penis?
You would be
Yeah.
principal penis.
Yeah,
That's
just
not
because
even-
You're tall and pale.
It's not
Yeah.
even wordplay.
Yeah, but
No.
they get you get
It
it.
would go from Principal Feeney to Principal
Yeah.
Penis to Principal Penis.
He's
That's
absolutely right.
exactly
That's
what would
exactly
happen.
where it would
That
go.
is exactly what would
I
happen.
was
In
gonna
one
say-
semester?
In one
One week.
Yeah.
One couple days.
That's bad.
honestly.
I gotta be honest, I would fucking love suspending kids. And because just as watch
That would be your
parents are
catchphrase?
your
Yeah, suspended.
yeah. Once your parents are on the way. That is the heart dropping moment for any like, I don't care, call my dad, you know, and then they show up and they're like,
Yeah.
please don't call my dad. Please
But
don't
you're
call
not
my
taking into account how many of those children's parents donate to the school, and then the board comes down on you as a new principal.
This isn't
and
a
all
college,
of a sudden,
it's a
Principal
public
Penis
funded.
is handcuffed.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a publicly
Which principal penis normally likes.
No,
Not
Principal
today.
penis leans into the penis.
Yeah.
You lean into it. Principal penis goes,
I'm a hard dick. You know?
you go, oh, you got to go down to the principal penis would like to see you in his glory hole.
Some people
not
are
erect. These test scores.
yeah.
I could be a soft Richard or a hard dick. It's
Yeah.
up to you.
yeah, up to you.
That was like the school. The kid in my there was a teacher in my 6th grade. His name was Frank Dick Wiener. He had 3 dick names in one.
Yeah.
But like we just had to be like Mr. Wiener, you know,
great.
which is great. But it was like that was already his name, so it wasn't even. It did all the work for you.
That's too as Patrice said. Like what did Patrice say? Something like about you're like putting too much responsibility on white people. That's putting too much responsibility on children
Oh,
to like
yeah.
give your
Yeah.
real last name. Like at that point, take an alias, dude.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
walk
You
into
can't
a
be a
middle
teacher.
school
Yep.
and be like, "Hi, I'm Frank Cockenballs. Like welcome to history."
yeah.
You go, I'm Tex McManus. That's my real name.
Yeah.
Not Frank Dick.
Frank Dick Wiener.
That's rough. So are we convoying on Principal Penis?
Yeah, principal penis, and his catchphrase is, "I'ma come on you."
No, No, we're not going to do that.
Come on, you.
I'm gonna be hard on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hard on you.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm gonna be hard in you.
No,
I-
dude.
I think
It's
it would-
kids, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck is
Oh,
wrong with
I'm
you?
not
his
even
job.
thinking about the kids.
You should very much consider the children. Well,
What about
please,
the-
someone
and who-
consider the children.
Then wait. If you're not considering the kids, then who is he saying that to?
Me.
Your wife at home.
Yeah.
Hi, Principal Penis. Did you have a hard day?
Did you have a hard day coming in those kids?
What is
With-
your?
This is never going to get seen.
With your, lessons?
The show is backtrack. Shows go. You know what I mean.
you-
We're just at home here.
Did you spew millions of lessons at these kids, but only a couple hundred are viable?
Yeah. Did you ever impregnate them against their will with knowledge? Sue me. All of a sudden, we're lawyers in this family.
Sue me.
No, she graduated. Thanks, you got it.
That's funny.
You got
yeah. I was trying to think of something.
They call you Mr. Bones.
Yeah.
That is another
That's a
good one.
name, Mr. Bones.
Yeah, Mr. Bones.
And
If
you could still keep those old catchphrases like I'm going to be hard on them, I'm going to come in these kids' assholes, and all that stuff that you would say.
Yeah. And I think when you go, your parents are on the way, but here's the catch. I killed them. They're on their way straight to hell. Fuck.
Oh, like Bones,
And
the
if you
TV
shoot
show.
up this school, I'll shoot more people than you.
Are we talking about Bones the TV?
That's your catchphrase.
Are we talking about Bones the TV?
It's a long catchphrase.
It's long. You'll have to work on it.
Yeah.
Threatening to outgun them in a
Yeah.
school shooting.
Yeah, that's
That
the
is-
basics.
That is good administration work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've called your parents and I'm going to kill them.
Yeah,
when
that's
they come
why
here.
they call me Mr. Bones.
Last year I was Mrs. I transitioned.
Way to finish that.
I don't feel funny today.
Here's the thing.
You don't sound it
Well,
either.
Oh,
Here.
Mr.
Hey,
Bones.
Hey, check it out.
Oh,
Check it out. You're being really funny. Hey,
Brendan,
check it
The
out.
good news about that is
Good.
we only have 4 episodes to record.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Here's the thing. You're doing great.
Thank you.
It's your friend.
It's
Right.
It's
That's
You
Mr.
haven't
Bones.
laughed at anything he said.
He's
I've
laughed at everything.
Oh,
I
boy.
watched specifically when you said the rape scenes for children over and over again, and DeVito had a thing where he literally went, "Yeah, because also Bones, right?" He just changed
Well, I
the
was
subject.
charging up for my big comment.
Speaking of charging up, go to here'sthescenario.com for all things podcast. That gives you links to our social media, to iTunes, rate, review, all the stuff that helps boost it in the algo. Follow us on social media. Subscribe to us on YouTube. The YouTube is bumping as of late. I personally, that's how I consume my podcast. I really enjoy it. And check that out. All of the stuff can be found at Here's the Scenario Pod. Like we said, we have a Patreon where we do bonus episodes every single week. We have a bonus episode. We do vlogs. We pour all of our individual content on there. It's really great. We have a ton of stuff. My crowd work special is actually going to go up early on there in July. So check that out. Speaking of which, and I'll go and then you go in order of date because I think it'll be great. But
Okay, great.
May 18th, 9 p.m. I'm calling all HTS Here's the Scenario fans. Similarly, the following week for Mr. DeVito. Watch it live. My special, White Privilege Homeless, is debuting, streaming, launching, dropping, whatever you want to call it, on my YouTube, youtube.com/Mike Cannon Comedy, and it will premiere at 9 p.m. Watching it live is huge for our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ algorithm. So for the love of God, sign on, go to my channel, let it run, even if you can't watch it, share it, put it up on your social media, write a comment, all for the love of algo, and let me know that you come from this show. Give it some love, share it. I feel awful having to say this, but it's all I have. I've dropped 100% of my money into this project, and boy, I think it's good, but it could sink me. So May 18th, 9 p.m., youtube.com/Mike Cannon Comedy, and after that, it will be up forever. But yeah, Here's the Scenario fans. Call to action. This is you guys. If you want us to keep making this shit, and keep independently producing and doing our own thing, then please help get the word out as best you guys can. And we appreciate you.
Yeah, if you want to keep not paying for our specials, then at least watch them.
And having them, honestly, I would like this though. I like putting specials up on YouTube. I have no problem with that. I like building out my own channel and being able to create my own shit. It just does, we need you. That is what it takes to get that. But I could do that for the rest of my life and absolutely have no problem.
Most likely we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, go. Mike is so fun. I mean, well, here, most people have seen your stand-up that are listening to this, right?
I would assume so.
Okay.
If
But they-
not, wow.
Yeah. Well, you'd be surprised. When we did the Rad Dudecast, people would they would be like, oh, you're actually very funny. Like they would
Oh, people when they come on the road, they're stunned.
Yeah. They're like,
Like,
you're
did
like
it.
coherent. You're like, you seem like you had an education. Wow.
You're wearing headphones during stand-up.
Yeah. The one thing you swore you'd never do.
And then the following week, big, huge cosign, big, huge, whatever that means. Anthony is so fucking funny. He's dropping a special the following week on his YouTube.
Yes.
Hit him with the deets.
May 26th. 'Cause seriously, let me predict May 19th for you guys. You're jacked up, man. You just saw Mike Cannon's white privilege homeless, and you're jacked, and you're going, but what do I do now? It's May 19th. What do I do?
I don't got no,
I don't got enough.
Who am I
going to
watch? I got no more comedy.
I went through all the streaming services. I gotta buy more. Oh, I gotta buy Peacock.
I'm not buying Disney Plus.
I don't even like birds. Okay, well, what are my options here? Kill myself? Get into boating? Do I have a third option? I'm talking to God here. God, do I have a third option?
You do have a third option,
Well, what
although
is it?
killing yourself would be great.
Because you want more
I've
numbers
put
in
too
heaven,
many
you
people on
greedy
Earth.
son of a
I have
bitch.
put too many people on Earth.
Oh, okay.
My
Why
option.
didn't you calibrate, though? I don't understand.
Let me speak,
Okay,
or I will strike you down.
Put on your headphones.
That
You
sounds
should-
like a feminine voice.
It was Jesus.
That's Miss God.
Yeah.
That's the old ball and chain.
Yeah. Sounds cruel. Rashid.
Oh, this is May 18th when this comes out. So tonight.
Oh, okay.
Literally tonight.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My
Sorry.
my advice. That was my dog. I got a whole family here.
Oh,
It's-
yeah. It's nice.
rather annoying, to be
I
honest.
once had a family.
I miss my old days of just being young God, and
I've seen the show.
and just
Hey, dinner's almost ready. Let's wrap it up.
Crushing
with a bit,
That
huh?
must be your salty, cruel wife talking again.
well, don't speak about Mrs. God that way.
Okay,
Although it is nice to have security, but I would say this:
Don't we all want that?
watch Anthony DeVito's special.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, you telling me? That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Okay, puts knife down.
Put the knife down and then kill yourself after you watch the special because there won't be any more good comedy.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, there is a wave of white male comedians coming onto YouTube because we are not welcomed anywhere else, babe. So it's us in a flat Earth documentary. Come and get it.
I'm barely white, and these networks wouldn't take me.
Yeah, I'm
So
naming.
here I am, lumped in with the regular whites.
I'm naming my next special
that?
Loose
Yeah.
Change. Huh?
Oh, but God,
Yeah, loose
how do
change too.
How do I get his special? What is it called? Brain. I think it's called Brain Noise.
It's called Brain Noise,
And it comes out
apparently.
when, on May 26th.
And it's I mean, it sounds like
Now
you
I
know.
know more than you. So now I know more than you.
Sounds
I don't
like
know how
you
it
know
happened.
more than
I'm
me. Well, how about I put all the information into your brain via my god powers?
Yeah,
And then I gotta go watch RuPaul's Drag Race with the wife. Okay, it's our Tuesday.
I sent you up in heaven, but it seems like hell because you're with her. Anyway, so all right, you gotta
She
watch
keeps
this
showing
guy.
me this comedian who isn't performing in front of anyone.
He's just in his photos. Rolling through his
He's
photos.
on his website.
Care less.
I'm updating.
He's so unaffected by his friends. It's so bothersome.
The bit has run long.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, 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 watch the thing. It's, it's great. I didn't spend any money. I didn't put any of my money into this thing. It's going to be very apparent in the quality drop off from Canons to
It's
mine.
all vertical. Dude, this is the best. It is going to be, Anthony's filmed on a Motorola fucking snake phone, and it's going to get 14 million views in the first 48 hours, and mine is going to be stuck on 50
Minimalist.
for 6 months.
I like it.
For God's
Minimalist.
sakes, go to youtube.com/DeVito Anthony. And if I get 1,000 subscribers, it's a real thing. My mom gets a new tooth. and I'm going to take a picture of her smiling and send me your address, and I'll send you a signed photo of my mom smiling with her new tooth. If you subscribe or you're a coward.
Yeah.
Cowards!
Yeah, and while you're subscribe to my YouTube as well, and subscribe to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Sags to Riches, plus Twitter, plus Instagram. This is coming out the 18th.
Yeah.
So I will
of my
be
special. You'll be hanging out with me
I will
tonight.
be
We're gonna have a
hanging out
party.
with you tonight.
We're going to have a party tonight?
And then I'm doing a
Yeah.
Chicago run in June or
I
July.
might get a
I'll have-
hotel room. Should I get a hotel room?
Let's get a hotel room.
dude.
And like
and a
just-
keg. I'm not going to drink. but
I'll get us a keg.
Should
Get
I
a
do that?
hotel room.
Should I get a
let's have
hotel room
fun
in the
time.
city?
Let's have a party.
let's get one in the most expensive hotel.
Should I get it?
Yeah.
Plaza
Should we
Hotel?
just get
Plaza
Kevin
Hotel.
McAllister's
Hampton Inn,
room in the
78.
Plaza Hotel?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's have a Kevin McAllister night.
Hey.
What is that?
Throw
How
a bunch
much
of
is
paint
that?
cans at each other.
Okay.
Follow Brendan.
Yeah, follow me on everything, and also I'm doing a Chicago run sometime in June, July. But I will have more information.
It's going to
on
be
that.
great.
Yeah.
Hi, Nicole.
I'll be there.
First look of Nicole on
First
camera.
look of Nicole
There she
on
goes.
Wow.
camera.
Isn't she tiny?
Feeney? Mr. Bones?
YouTube.com/Mike Feeney Comedy, Twitch.tv/NY Freshmaker, at I am Mike Feeney across all social media. And that's it.
You don't want to mention your
MikeFeeneyComedy.com
wife?
for dates.
Don't want to mention your wife.
And Brendan?
Huh?
Here,
How
right away.
about,
What?
well, I was saying Brendan.
I already did it.
Nicole? Why don't you give the nice folks your Instagram?
Nicole C. Lyons on Instagram.
That's it.
Oh,
Follow her.
I'll say my Instagram because I was supposed to do that.
Yes.
Instagram. At comedian Anthony DeVito on Instagram.
Nice.
And
Good
TikTok.
Instagram.
At Instagram.
It's a good Instagram.
All right. You guys are great. Thank
All
you
right.
so much for having me.
We're not done.
Oh,
We have a
my
couple
blade
more
appointment
questions.
is coming.
we,
Make
have
this
a
quick.
we have a couple more.
Yeah, we got a guest in the queue.
No, I know. He's 2:30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
How are you, buddy? Look,
Yeah,
Are we okay?
That's a
Feeney's-
tease
we're
for
all
next
good.
How
week.
Feeney gets.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm great.
Hi, Zach.
We got our first audience member, Zach Oika.
All
Who
right,
you might be hearing from next week.
Brandon. HTS just for Brendan, though.
All right, I'll answer it.
Fun.
You're in the bank depositing a big old check from a sold-out weekend at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle. The bank gets held up and you're taken hostage. They say they'll let you live if you spit some hot bars about bank robbery.
All right.
Let's hear it.
All right. Shit. Okay. Gun to my head
Can we put a royalty-free beat up?
Yeah, let me find some.
Gun to your head.
about
Sounds like a good intro line, too.
Yeah. Man, what the hell am I doing here? I just want to eat some sausage. I found myself at the bank today and now I am a hostage. I will give you money if you want it any day, but if you let me go, I'll say I'll suck your dick. Oh, by the way, I'm gay. I will suck your dick if you let me go. I want to go home and you can kill whoever you want to.
It fell off at the end, but that
Yeah.
was pretty
That
good.
was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
That's really
Thank you
I
good.
so
think that
much.
was okay.
Ooh, baby.
Brendan's sweating
I'm-
from his pits.
I'm feeling the itch again.
Don't worry, folks. If you want the song just like me at the end of your special, Brendan will lease it to you for nothing as well.
Well,
It's just giving away his art and his ideas.
Mike doesn't like that I try to make my own business.
Oh, is that right? Is that why I championed you and gave you your first
How
opportunity?
can
You know his favorite Rolling Stone song? Under My Thumb.
My half thumb.
Yeah,
Under
it ain't
my
too hard
thumb.
Yeah, I'll
The girl.
put this right over here.
That's why it's been pretty easy to get out of it.
Would you rather? Hans von Schmitteldorf.
All
That's
right.
who this is from.
Oh.
Would you
of course.
rather be cursed with wet underwear or wet shoes for the rest of your life? The choice is permanent. However, you do have the option of eschewing your
good.
perma-damp item of choice and going commando or barefoot at any time.
Now, what's interesting
Oh.
here is they don't say the sock is wet. So the shoe can be wet, and I could wear like those extra thick socks that or 2 pairs of socks. It
2
won't be
pairs
good.
of socks is
I
the
would-
way you want to go.
Yeah, I would rather that than do wet underwear because then you get the underwear stain outline on your pants
a rash everywhere.
and a rash. It's crazy.
But if
love it.
you're not wearing, you don't have to wear the underwear. You can go commando. I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
after my Alaska molestation, where I had to walk around with jeans and no panties, I think I could do that.
But you
Yeah,
said
problem.
it was rubbing on your dick.
Yeah, but I'd just wear Lululemon all the time.
Yeah.
And I'd just have a hard cock walking through life.
Sweatpants.
Yeah.
I love a bunch of soggy underwear.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the shoe.
underwear just bunches up.
Reminds me there's pain in this world.
Yeah.
Dude, I wore loose boxers once when I played sports.
Oh,
once.
yeah, it's
and
great.
they formed a baseball size wet ball and jammed into my asshole. It was impossible to get it out during the game. As I'm running, I had like cut marks on my leg from just rubbing and friction and shit like that. I've either of these because the wet foot, wet sock debate. What a loophole shithead you are. But that
Seems like a
It's
weird thing to
definitely-
attack somebody for, but
it's
okay.
definitely wet
We
sock.
can't
It's
all-
clearly wet sock.
can't all be
if
mad.
it's wet
We can't all be
underwear,
Feeney.
it's wet
It's
sock.
just wet
That-
shoe. Yeah. Thanks, DeVito.
Let me,
Yeah.
Nobody
Too
makes fun
much.
of Feeney but me.
Yeah.
Just attacking the loop,
What?
the loop in the hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's very clear. He meant
there
wet
was
sock.
that lawsuit from Fruit of the Loom. They had sexual assault lawsuit because a lot of their underwear were going into the assholes of people, and they were sued.
Look,
For sexual misconduct.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they got the loom.
you don't need underwear. You need shoes. And
Socks.
you can't. Yeah, but you could be walking around in like how many?
You wear those toe shoes.
Yeah, but those are still shoes.
Oh
but
yeah,
you
it
need
says wet
socks.
shoes. It's not even wet feet. So it's not wet shoes or wet socks. It's wet shoes, which then make your socks for sure wet.
Yeah.
Unless you
But
wear
you
two
could
pairs.
also walk around without socks and just.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Oh,
you're also.
Chucky
But
Finster.
you're still wearing. So you're still wearing wet shoes. So you
Sure.
can't really take those off unless you go barefoot.
Everybody.
But with wet underpants, then you can walk around.
No, you take the underpants off, and you're no longer an underpants guy because you.
And then you wring it out into your wife's mouth.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and she pays all the bills.
That seems a little bit more. Little bit more closer to you.
What?
I don't know.
Corey Betts.
Are you getting flustered because Zach's here? Playing to an audience now.
No.
Sagalow thought he
lock
was
in,
the
man.
most colorful guy here today. Then Zach walks in and blows him out of the water.
No, now I want cotton candy. So that's all I can think about.
Corey Betts, for 1 week, we'll do a few more. For 1 week, you have to live the life of one of your co-hosts or Nicole. Who are you choosing and what are you doing?
I'm gonna live as Nicole because I want to get railed by Chris.
Me too. That was going to be my answer. I want to suck on that knob.
Yeah. I want to go to a nice show and then fucking blow him.
I want to be picked up by a man that knows how to play guitar.
Yeah, and then maybe-
mashes my face against my closet.
Yeah, and put that TV up against the wall, would you? Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, I'd live Nicole's life and do it way different.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know.
I would ruin her
I don't
life.
know
If
how
I-
they have sex, but I know how I would have sex with her guy, and it ain't pretty.
Oh no, I'm going over him. I got my feet planted. I'm not
Yeah.
even on my knees. I'm just feet planted.
I am, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh, you're like a fucking little possum. I would leap
Nighttime
up
animal.
and like Hulk Hogan press kick him in the chest.
Yeah, dude. Yes. Yes.
Like Rey Mysterio jump, lock my legs around his.
Oh, yeah.
just like, eat it.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Yeah.
As I'm-
File my
as I'm
fingers in the
dangling.
nails. Start eating cherries, bill of cherries and nuts. My possum lifestyle.
I wouldn't want to
I was like, is this doing the possum thing? I play dead a
You're
bunch.
focusing a little too hard on the possum thing.
I'm in those garbage cans.
I'd have a
Get
long
whatever.
tail. I'd have a long tail. I'd hiss.
Red eyes.
Red eyes.
Big teeth.
Bloodshot eyes.
Trying to get
Just
rabies.
classic
I want that
Nicole.
wild brain, you know?
So convoy on we'd all be possums.
I would like to live a life as Brendan for a week. I think it would.
want to live that
It would.
life.
Well, I don't, but I think it would be like
You don't want to be up here, man.
well, I know, but I think that's what I'm saying. I think it would be like It's a Wonderful Life sort of situation, right?
You'd be at the end of it. I want to go home.
Yeah, I'd be so appreciative of my life that I'd be like,
See, I think I'd just turn Brendan's life around in a matter of days. In a matter of days.
but you have his willpower, don't you?
It would be like the montage in Forgetting Sarah Marshall when he comes home from Hawaii. He like starts cleaning up, running on the treadmill, writing his Dracula musical. That would be me if I was able to live Brendan's life.
I would very much appreciate it.
Yeah, but then when you switch back, you're just still you. You just
But
have a
you have all these
place.
tools.
Yeah.
So I have you for a week. So then I can do whatever pranks I want to do, and then you come back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's
fun.
the bit.
I'm gonna set up a scare room for him.
Yeah. I go, wow, what a crazy week that was. I opened the door to my room, a bucket of water falls on me. What the hell? What the hell's going on? I step on a tack. Ow!
Yeah, this one's not even funny. It just hurts.
20 pizza pies get delivered to my house. What the heck? I guess I gotta eat these.
So are we convoying
example
on
too many.
Brendan and Nicole?
I want to be.
I haven't known what
example
convoys
too
meant the whole
many.
time.
I know,
So I
because you wouldn't let him explain what the podcast was to you.
I'll never explain it again.
Let's
I know
let's
the podcast.
let's do one more question.
One more. Richie Chef. Hey guys, I got a question. If you had an opportunity to meet one of your favorite comedians/celebrities, but the only condition was exposing your penis on camera, would you? This happened to me. Brendan was on the SDR episode that I pulled my dick out on. I'm the white guy.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if you guys would allow your junk to be exposed or would you cover in shame?
That was a wild episode, dude. He was the white guy in between two, like one. Both guys are just like one black guy with the biggest cock in the fucking world, and then another dude with like the biggest cock in the world, and then he was just regular Joe Schmo, fucking doing that thing where they're all standing naked and like Jay's talking, so he's just tugging at his.
Oh.
Who was doing this? Cannon?
Yeah,
That was you. Yeah.
it was me.
I
No, it was
I don't-
Richie Chef, which
Oh,
I don't know if
Richie Chef
that's.
had done
Yeah, I don't think that's a handle. I think that's his actual legal name.
I don't think I would do that to meet what is it? Any celebrity?
No, I don't like anybody enough to show anything. I'd show my asshole for nothing.
I have shown my asshole for nothing.
Well, for the Patreon.
For the Patreon.
Yeah, you got paid.
Whatever
for
you
that.
want to see, you could see. I don't
I'm
hold
a
anything
whore.
Oh, which I
precious. You know?
You don't hold anything precious?
No, you want to see this thing, you could see it. Your funeral. Your funeral,
Will
Mr.
it,
Bones.
wait. At my funeral, meaning your penis seeing it will kill me, or
It might.
Maybe we don't know.
It's not going to help.
I've never.
I
seen
don't
it.
know what the stuff you're made out of.
Yeah, that's the true merit test of a man.
That's funny. Yeah.
You see DeVito's penis, and then you have to live after that.
Yeah, that's how the groundhog predicts
I'm okay with
the
that.
winter.
I see a lot of gray pubic hairs.
There's a ton of. It's like
You're gray?
Shang Tsung's chin down there.
That's the episode, everybody. Watch my special tonight. Watch Anthony's special next week, May 18th, May 26th. White privilege, homeless, brain noise. What more can you ask for?
Bye, everybody.
Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcasts. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.